Hello there, my name is John Scammon and I'm the vicar at St Thomas's Church in Lancaster. And I'm here today just to give you a quick update with regards to our Heart of the City church building project. If you've travelled with us as a church community over the last few months, you may well be aware that we have launched a pledge campaign in the middle of March with a view to trying to complete work on our new church centre, which we were hoping to start in May. However, immediately after we launched our pledge campaign in March, we had a number of restrictions come into force in society as a result of the coronavirus pandemic. So we've not been able to gather for public worship since the middle of March. Lots of other restrictions have affected everyone. Schools have been closed, workplaces have been closed, the building trade has been stopped. So we as a church council took the decision to pause the building project in the middle of March. We've launched the pledge campaign, but we've paused the invitation to return those pledges to make those promises and commitments. And we've also paused the work with the contractor, which was planned for May. Since that time, we've seen a number of things unfold, haven't we? So many of us are facing challenging financial futures with uncertainty over our jobs. Some people have been on furlough. Some people are concerned about unemployment in the future and or the businesses you lead. So there's lots of questions for people, and we're facing probably a global recession and a number of other financial challenges. At the same time, we've also seen emerging need. There are families under pressure in our city who are crying out for the kind of support that the church can and does offer. That's been expressed through things like food parcels, the food banks have been operating meals for the homeless and so on. But we'd love to be responding with something like the Family Life Centre, being able to offer that provision and support for families in need throughout our city. And people have been in touch with me saying that they are increasingly feeling the need for us as a church to be able to respond in that way. So we'd love to invite your counsel at this stage about how best to proceed. As restrictions are starting to ease across society, the building trade has gone back to work. Our contractors have been in touch with us to indicate that they would be ready to take on our project if we are in a position to sign them up and begin the work. We'd love to seek your counsel, and we're putting together a survey, just 6 questions, which we're going to be circulating through the Connect mail, on the church website, social media, and also printed copies that are going to be sent out to people who don't have internet access. And we'd love to get your views about how best to proceed at this time. We're conscious that many of you are facing financial challenges. Others of us are finding that actually we're not able to spend the money we would normally have spent. So holidays are uncertain for many of us, and there's been much less we can spend our money on. So we might be even strangely in a better position to give a pledge than we might otherwise have been. So very contrasting experiences for us as a church community, but what a great opportunity it would be, while our buildings are lying empty, to be able to begin work on the building project. One of the challenges we face at this time is that while social distancing remains in force, we're not yet able to gather as a church community, and that looks set to continue for some months to come. So while we're not able to gather, we want to take this opportunity to seek your counsel about the best way to proceed. We'd love you to complete the 6 questions of the survey by Wednesday the 10th of June, to return those to us through the church office or online, preferably through SurveyMonkey. Wednesday the 10th, noon is when we need the responses back, so we can put together a report, share that with the PCC a few days later. What we are considering is inviting us as a church to return our pledges for the building project by Sunday the 5th of July. Sunday the 5th of July. Do you think that's wise? Is that something you could consider contributing to? We'd love to seek your views, so please do fill in that questionnaire and get back to us in the next week. Thank you very much.